What the hell? Am I back? Wait, I'm doubting that I'm back. I'm actually back. That is so weird. Huh? My OBS didn't crash or anything. Like, nothing happened. My OBS didn't crash. All I had to do was click stop streaming, and then I just clicked start streaming again. Huh? My internet didn't even cut out. Like, what? That's a new issue. I've never seen that before. So, is this a new YouTube stream? Fuck. I think it is. God damn it. YouTube streaming is so difficult. Am I on a new stream? Yes, I think I am. We're on a new stream now. Okay. Huh. I'm very confused. Huh? Can I even be live on? Wait. It is live? Wait, the YouTube... I don't even see where I'm live. Oh my god. Huh? What the hell? I don't even see it. How am... Oh my god. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got the YouTube stream. Okay. Yay! I found it. Alright, YouTube, I got you back. I got you back. Sorry, I literally have no idea what the fuck happened. I want to say it might be my restreaming service. That's the only thing I can think of. Because my OBS didn't crash. My internet didn't go anywhere. I just clicked stop streaming and start streaming again. My recording is actually still the same recording, which is even weirder. I didn't even stop the recording. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, so we're good now, right? Like, normally when my stream dies, it's because OBS crashed. Usually it's an OBS issue. But this is the first time it's not an OBS issue, so I'm just... Okay, this is new. Okay. I see YouTube. It's, I got you. Alright, let's keep this show going, huh? Alright, as long as we're both back, that's all that matters. I'm back, baby. Don't worry, I didn't get anywhere with this testimony. I don't even remember what I just did. Alrighty. Now I'm making sure that I'm good. It looks like we're good. By the way, Rex, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I feel bad because my stream died right before the donation went off. So Rex, thank you so much for the $2 super chat donation. I really appreciate that. God, I hate when there's technical issues. Okay. Okay, the little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. Okay. Okay. Jesus, I'm getting assaulted. Honestly, I'm not seeing anything. Obviously his spectacles were broken, but we can't really say anything to that. Ta-da! Huh. Maybe... No, I think that's gonna be later. I was thinking, like, where he was sitting. I don't think he could have seen everything. So the coffee contained potassium cyanide. It had Maggie's fingerprints in it. Winning ticket for $500,000 found during a body search. Powdery poison, and then this. This is all I have to go on. Technically, the axolotl is the channel mascot, the new channel mascot. It's from Final Fantasy XIV, technically. That's where I got the inspiration from, at least. Okay, so... broken pair of spectacles, he had a newspaper in his right hand, and the noisy brat kept rustling the pages. But I'm pretty sure I wanted to present the crime photo here, and I think I did. So I was like, where the fuck is this newspaper? And also, the newspaper would have had coffee, spilled coffee on it too. And it's not. It's totally fine. Where the fuck did this thing go? Yeah, it's an ambystoma. Alright. Alright, just to save some time here, chat, I actually will give you, I'm gonna give you numbers for each, like, testimony thing, and just tell me which one I need to present evidence to, and I'll figure it out from there. So we have this one, which is number 1. Is it number 2? Is it number 3? Or is it number 4? Or is it number 5? So you have 5 testimonies here. Does anyone... So, you're actually allowed to say 1 through 5. 5? It's the last one? Okay. The last one, huh? So he picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. Okay, so we're here. Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. Oops. Do they want the coffee itself? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. That's weird. To me, it looks like it's in the right hand there, so that's why I presented the photo, but I guess it's not. Okay. It's the only other one it could be. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory? I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory. I tell you, nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song. Care to tell us where this is going, Trite? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make this his left. But I would like the court to please take a look at this. And on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. There's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. Okay, let me tell you. This picture, you can also tell the same thing by this picture, but okay. Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said that you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid that this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to the park. Wait! If you think I'm gonna stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, then you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw. You still insist on the testimony. That young brat who was holding the cup in his left hand. Ah, yes, no question. It's a good law-abiding citizen, I am. It's that dead young hotbot and you spiky-haired yahoo, you are who are at fault. Who, me? Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Don't call me old man, old man. I've been around for 68 years, I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I've got to say. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but sure, why not hear a little more? Mr. Kudo, this is my 16th cup of coffee, so this is your final stand. Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor. Oh boy. The boy wearing this earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. Oh, that's already it. That's already the remark. I don't need to listen to anything else. Your Honor, I would like to present evidence. Well, that was fast. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. You mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. HD, TV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw, and I'm telling the truth. It's true. He doesn't seem to be lying. And those are the facts in good old black and white. I don't know if I should present evidence or, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations of the victim. Wait, Phoenix just said, I don't know why. Did he just, I don't know what I'm doing, but, like, he just did that. You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right, it's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, because he couldn't even hear in that ear. Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeon! Pretty pigeon! This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims that the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know that his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Kudo? A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. God damn it. This old man is my drop of milk. Oh, Kudo's not happy. Are you calling me a drip? Technically, that would be a compliment, right? This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down. I know I'm right. That lad drank his Jappuccino with his left hand. Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly, the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw. Phoenix, get him! Impossible! The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand with one hand or the other. Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee like this. Okay, Kudo. Sadly, Mr. Kudo, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. Woo! I made him spit out his coffee. Suck it, bitch. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court, but to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Hey, did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old fogey! I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, you can't reach me from there. Ha ha ha! I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. What? Wait! If we stop now, where does that leave me? Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there, I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now. How is your bad memory my fault? I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I've kept my mouth shut until now, but there's something else the court should know. There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you young shark. Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun. Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee. What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Jappuccino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man. That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. You bet, much, much quicker. I can't believe this is happening. Yeah, better get ready, youngster. He's so mad. I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, will you? He's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. He is. He's cheating. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Jappuccino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. What? It broke and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turned things upside down. What? Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. You're doubting me again? You're doubting the poor old defenseless man? We're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo. Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick? So what? Probably. That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy. You're a bird brain, that's why that's all that you could think of. If I was a bird brain, I'd be pretty happy right now getting, like, infinite ammo food that I didn't have to pay for. Very well, Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please. Okay. The court generally prefers its witness. Are you sure? If witnesses are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo?
Noisy brat, I'm warning you, I'm more savage than a macho man right now. You won't beat me with this testimony. This is the final battle.
Ow, ow, ow! He's checking those seats harder than ever. I better be careful. Come on, Nick, nail him. Okay. The court has already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo.
I know that, I was just setting the mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense?
The suspense?
Yes, now what do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more?
Please continue, Mr. Kudo.
Now where was I? Ah, yes, the young boy slumped over the table.
A vase, you say?
Yes, there are vases on all the tables in that place. They're accidents waiting to happen. They're practically begging to be knocked over.
Well, he's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them. There was a vase on the table when I ate lunch there. And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase?
Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define,
Okay, I get it.
I heard it break, and the sight of it burned into my memory as clear as day. It broke, and the strip of cloth covered the table got completely soaked.
Soaked in water, you mean?
It splashed on me on the knee as well.
You said you were sitting at a table across the room from the victim, correct? And yet the water still managed to splash on you?
It was cold. I clearly remember it splashing me.
Could the water really make it all the way across to the other side of the room? You mean the vase on the victim's table falling upside down and breaking?
The vase turned upside down, and my testimony's turning this case upside down. It's a joke. I just wanted everyone to hear it.
Oh, God.
What do you think, Captain?
I'm impressed by your ability to waste time. Kudo hasn't raised any objections for a while now.
You young show-off, with that scrap of information, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and I admit defeat.
He's really giving you the evil eye, Maya. It's you he's looking at, Nick, not me. It's like he's saying, I triple dog dare you to find a contradiction, youngin'. I guess I'll have to rise to the challenge then. Oh boy. He knocked over the vase. It broke, the strip of cloth covering the table got soaked. Okay. This paper would be wet. Well. Mr. Kudo, this is a photo. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Look at this photograph.
So what?
Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Lost your tongue, Granddad?
I'm no granddad of yours, hopscotch.
Enough! If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night.
What is it now? I just remembered something.
Yes?
The broken vase. It was on my table.
What?
Oh, well, you see. It startled me when that young lad collapsed, so I stood up. That must have been when it fell over.
The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table.
Yeah, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked.
Okay. Why is Kudo smiling? And he has his hand like he's supposed to be holding a cup of coffee, but it's not there. Fucking Kudo.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today. I'd like to ask you a question now. Have I been of any use at all? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Wait a minute! If that's the case, then there's more! I've got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Listen to me!
So, okay.
Well, we have seem to have been considerably sidetracked, and I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are 2 disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand, and the earpiece, which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear.
Wow, Nick, you did it!
I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end.
One more thing, Your Honor.
The witness we have heard just now from, he is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So he summarized it accordingly into this statement. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever, the prosecution doesn't need props like that.
Kudo's really mad, huh?
Yeah, I would be too. Very well, here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Kudo's.
Yes, Your Honor. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology! What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies? Oh boy. All right, here we go. We made it this far, chat. Let's go. Day 2 investigation. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah! We've got to find one for Maggie, or she's gonna have to a terminal case of guilty. I like how we're just joking about these things so casually. I'm officially at a loss as to where to start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has got to be a Trebian. Well then, let's go back there and check it out again. Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too. So, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Zenuf, you know, like what he's like and stuff. Oh, I almost forgot about that guy.
I had to beat you so hard I feel like you was smooching the express train. Phoenix, right? You saying you Phoenix, right? Cause I'm Phoenix, right? The one and only.
Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh, you did? What did you find out? Oh yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant where I ran into Don Phony One. Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I want to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? How's Charlie? Charlie's doing great. Papa. Whew. Criminal Affairs Department first? Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. Why? Different why? Different how? You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet! But my email pen pal, 13... Oh my god. Eyes and princes. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Save it for later! I'm turning it off now! No! No! I-337 as in princesses! Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy. More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. What is happening? Huh? That must be one of the detectives. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign, but I'm not sure he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear... Oh, I think it's like... Asian princess? Like it... Okay. How are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. I want to know what this big case is. I want to ditch this case. Fuck Maggie. She's fine. She'll be fine. I want to deal with whatever they're dealing with. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know? It is a playground. Look at this guard. There's nothing for him to do right now, so he's catching some vertical Z's. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it, come on, come on, come on! Hey, that sounds like... Oh! Now just call an 8, pal, come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number! Wow, looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. Oh, he got a lottery ticket, didn't he? What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. Detective Gumshoe is having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? Well, this is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know? You always blow apart my testimony. Why, of all days, didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just wasn't any holes in it for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
Would you have preferred crumbly, like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find.
So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean.
Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Something like that. Oh. Oh. Poor Gumshoe. Please, Detective Summon, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Well, why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. Oh, poor guy. So, how did you like the twin tea set?
I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate.
Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad? I guess anything tastes good whenever you, like, eat ramen all day, every day as your dinner. What's wrong? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking.
That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad.
You know it's bad when Gumshoe says that the food is bad. You know it's bad.
It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you pay 20 bucks for it, you know?
Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Hey, Nick, maybe that's why Glenn L came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glenn L, that reminds me, we still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? So, what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh?
That's right, you said you were listening to the radio.
Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing really. It was just the daily exercise show.
Gumshoe. Gumshoe. Gumshoe.
His lunch special lobster sure is great.
Then why are there tears in your eyes? Gumshoe. God damn. He immediately pouts. All right, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you.
We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I would say it's related. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big, just like Glenn Elk did.
It's like you can see right through me.
I've cracked him already!
See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing.
You cannot get any more innocent than Gumshoe, honestly. Oh my god. This guy.
I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
What's with everyone in the lottery? So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now?
It's just after 1:30.
And are the lottery results always the same at the same time?
Yeah, look at this flyer when I bought the ticket.
Millionaire radio, that sounds cool. You want to try it, Nick? Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. I'm gonna do a mean thing.
Maggie's probably crying all alone right now, huh?
Yeah, thanks to you.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Maya, don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings like they're cups of cheap creme brulee. You're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you?
No. I'm not that like that. I am.
You don't have to hide it, Gumshoe. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right?
I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right.
Oh. Oh. Take it back! Take it back!
Apparently everyone's listening to the show now.
That's because everyone wants money.
They say that the victim, Glenn Elg, was really into gambling.
Yep, you can't beat gambling. I love it too. I won $500 last night playing cards with Nick.
Huh? We were playing for money?
Of course, so you better pay up.
Maya is such a scammer. You're a smart one, waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash. That's the apron Maggie was wearing. Yeah, it still smells like her too.
Does this mean Maggie smells like ketchup?
I guess I'll move for now.
Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I'll be back next month.
Oui, next moment, I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No! I will stay. I will have everything ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
No, stop it, I beg you.
And don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
Miles, no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh no, you do not have to worry. You know you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time.
Ah!
I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. Chet, you cannot fix her. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get help.
Oh, I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become so it becomes a nervous wreck. Oh dear, oh oui, that feels good. Oh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! Your eyes! Oh, you have trouble with your eyes? Oh, you need this, the oil of sandalwood. It's this, isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using?
You don't exactly have many customers, do you?
No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? As that way, I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you a la dire supreme.
Ah, putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick.
But you are right, business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trés. Oh, I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But they think that you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays. Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya?
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me.
Is this girl in my court record? Thank God she's not. She's gonna haunt my court record. So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Oh la la, you saw that.
Well, yes, sorry.
So, who was she?
She looked so polite and graceful.
Polite, graceful.
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? This just happened. Now that I think about it, hey, Maya. I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having.
You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens.
I'm a little bit scared, but sure.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the broken wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
Ah, my bien sûr, if I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied.
Please, what did you agree to help them with?
No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish.
Ew, I hope he doesn't mean like he's literally be sliced up and served with garnish. That's gross. I'm gonna guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right?
Ah!
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman.
If only I had taken the right lottery ticket, I would not have any debts right now. I would be free.
Look on the bright side, Mr. Armstrong. You won $1, right? A lack of remorse for having stolen something. Priceless.
Oh, how it hurts me to see that poor girl's face. I heard she was superhumanly unhappy.
Superhumanly?
And if she hadn't come to work for me, she wouldn't have gotten into this mess.
I'm missing something here, aren't I?
Je suis désolée, Maggie. Please forgive me.
Alright. The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's,
Why has it come to this? What a tragedy! Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of la bad world we live in, huh?
No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad culinary skills. Damn, Phoenix.
Is the woman who was here, this scary woman, she is from the loan office.
Loan office, is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
We tender lender, it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
$10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. Oh boy. So, Tender Lender is the loan office that you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they got anything to do with this case.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that they tell me.
Who's this he?
The tiger.
The tiger?
Oui, he is the manager of the Tender Lender, a terrifying man, the big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. Oh. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry.
Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no. This is a man. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality.
Okay. That's a little bit underhanded.
Although, oui, he does have the spiky hair, just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all.
If you want to visit the Tender Lender, it is just beyond the Vitamin Square.
If you need some money, I can loan you some as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? I don't see any signs of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Oh, I just realized that because of the new... Oh, Jesus, no, that is not what I wanted. I was trying to pin the rules to the chat. God damn it. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Hey, check this out. I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you, otherwise you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine a tiger loose in the city! Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger, too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? I'm a little bit scared to go to Tender Lender right now. I feel like I'm about to die, but it's okay, right? It's okay, right? Nothing bad's gonna happen, chat. Oh boy. Oh god, not the CD. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creepy voice that makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss a loan?
No, not exactly.
The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone, just like that.
I guess we'll just have to come back another time.
But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay?
Do you think it'd be okay?
Of course, no one will ever know. Coffee?
Ah!
I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly.
Yes, thank you.
Do not touch the desk, please.
Nick, let's get it out of here.
Now she wants to get out of here.
I'm terrified.
Let's see, this round doll thing is called a Dharma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you're wondering. Huh.
Okay.
You mean you aren't making up stuff you aren't making stuff up for a change? Heh, I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he's always right himself. Go on, Nick, give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know.
Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they?
Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here.
A repair bill. Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light. That's insane!
The car is registered to Cadaverini?
Huh? So it's not even the tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office? Huh. The only thing I can think of is that Cadaverini is like the last name, the family name of the girl. Win through compromise. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that.
Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That's Tenderlunder's guiding principle.
Oh!
Compromise the customer to win.
Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. He only cares about his hair. Phoenix. Oh my god. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Huh.
Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic.
Well, it looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion.
Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
You don't say. It even has my attorney badge on it and everything.
Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, you've got to take a look at this. Some cake?
Ah!
I'll just leave it here for you.
Yeah, sure, I am. Thanks.
Just wait here quietly. Otherwise...
Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you. Understand? I'm scared, Nick.
So, what were you getting so excited about before?
Look on the lapel of the suit.
Oh my god, it's out of cardboard?
Bitch, that is card. Are you serious? Is this the tiger a lawyer? No, wait, look at this thing. It's made out of paper.
Really?
For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one?
Ugh. Do they not check these things before they go into court? Like, they clearly don't. Well, I guess they don't care because I never see a prosecution badge. They have one. I ordered one, so I know what it looks like. But none of the prosecutors have worn it. It's just an optional design choice, I guess.
Oh no, someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up.
Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything.
I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't those supposed to be super heavy? Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here too.
Matches, huh? Places don't give out those much nowadays.
Hey, wait a second. What is it? What's printed on its cover? It says Très bien.
These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them.
The pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out.
Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss.
What's this?
It's a punching bag.
What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that.
What do you mean walking around?
The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know better? No messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before, back at Très bien. Paris fashion is more my thing.
I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug.
It's solid gold, Nick, gold!
Just look at that shine! Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk, though?
I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk.
Wow! I'm completely dazzled! That's because it's completely dazzling.
I can see up my nose in the reflection. Oh, that's gonna be really distracting.
So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. All right, finally. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it.
The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee?
Yes, thanks. It was lovely.
So, you drank it all? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it.
Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh, wait, maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast.
I sure hope so.
We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance.
Ritz exists tipped $5.
Oh, thank you so much.
Your voice acting talent is insane. The variety
Aw.
you can do and how smoothly you switch between them is super impressive.
Oh, that is super kind to say. What the fuck? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Aw. I'm really glad to hear that you like the voice acting. I'm no pro or anything. I just have a little bit of fun. Thank you so much. Oh. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claude the Tiger? Trial of the Dragon. That's what I love. That's what I thought of. It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the desk and pen. Disc. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way, that woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Oh no, he's here. Come out from under the desk, Maya. What are you two snooping around my office for? Nothing, we were just... My precious carpet, you's got ash on my rug. You gonna wish you ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us, it was real already like that. Yous wanna argue with me? Is that what you doing? You think yous can take me on? I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs. Ah! Oh, Don Tiger, you're back. That voice, it's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tiger. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... has she got a death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. It's nothing. What? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Phoenix, what? Yeah? You's either crazy or you just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. Yeah, but I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things I want to ask. Ah! No question. This is the last time we meet. Wait, please. That was pretty weak, Nick. Why? This is like such a stressful situation. She's like, man, bro, you're kind of weak. You could have done better. Wow. 1 out of 10. What the fuck are you doing? Could have done better. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it, either. The espresso. Huh? And cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? I actually have to talk to her? Can we not? So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest and an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling that this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Right & Co at the moment, aren't they? Oh my god.
Maya!
I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan?
She's trying to get me killed!
Maya! Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Can I take a loan from my boyfriend, Miles Edgeworth, who is a sugar daddy? Absolutely yes! Tender lender is on your side. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town.
Hey, just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
So, do you know about the incident that we're investigating?
What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger.
Furio Tiger.
Fury? Oh, tiger? That's where the tiger comes from?
Zin-Up's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him.
Possibly part of the staff at Tender Lender, question mark?
More coffee? You must have some.
No, thanks. I've had enough, really. I'm so thirsty.
I don't leave the office. I can't tell you anything, except Don Tiger.
Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tiger?
Cookie?
Sure.
How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours.
No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers.
That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I owe Don Tiger my life. He's the one who saved me.
The tiger saved you.
Please address him properly as Don Tiger. Otherwise, I'll have to.
Okay, Don Tiger, of course, I'm sorry. He saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened.
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died. Once.
You died?
About 4 months ago. The doctors said to abandon all hope.
I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx.
But Don Tiger, he saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head?
This?
So, what's the story with that bandage?
They put it on after the operation.
Operation?
It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury.
A fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it.
So, that's the injury that you were talking about before when you said that you had died once? She really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Can I even do this right now? I don't think I can. I'm just gonna leave. How about that?
Heights Peak Audio tipped $5. Don Tigra. This was a test of TTS.
Don Tigra, yes, well. I'm creeping you out with my voice? Well then, I think that means I'm succeeding in making this girl sound really creepy. I could just do my whole stream like this and just really creep you guys out. What if we did that? I could get some coffee for chat. Do you guys like coffee? I could serve you some. Do you want a loan? I can give you a loan. Just make sure that you pay me back. Because if you don't pay me back, you know what's gonna happen. Right? I'm just gonna serve you more coffee. Doesn't sound so bad, right? It's not that bad. I know you guys like coffee. Everybody likes coffee. Alright guys, we're gonna move on now. We're gonna go to the vitamin square. We're gonna see who's here. Maybe they'll want a loan. I know that Maya wants a loan. I'd be happy to give her one. Okay, I'll stop. Everything's fine, guys. Don't worry.
G Wolf T tipped $9.99. Please no.
Please no, that's it.
There. I paid my debt. If I had any. D?
Oh, that's how I get donations. I just have to threaten the chat. Wow, that's crazy. I learned something today. Thank you for the $10 donation, G-Wolf. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 100 bits, Decoy. Oh, Jesus. And CJ, thank you for the $2 super chat donation. No thanks, I'm already alone and I don't need more. Imaginator, thank you so much for another $2 donation. I appreciate it. Ah, yes. I am glad that I found a caveat to get more donations. This is great. I just have to, you know, threaten the chat a little bit with some coffee and a nice, soft, creepy girl voice. It's great. All right, my creepy streamer arc begins now. Just kidding. Never again, never again. There he is! Old Seedy's back feeding the pigeons again. There, take this, and get out of my park! Like, I thought he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we can. What? Why? Hello, old man! What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Ah! Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet he really hurt his pride. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning. Oh my god!
evil.
Thank you for the 666 bits. I appreciate it. Oh, God. Belle. Oh, my God. What if that girl is actually the spawn of Belle? She's actually a Belle. This whole time. That's her backstory. We got it figured out now. Hey, Mr. Kudo! Look, we really need to talk to you, all right? Out with the demons! In with the good fortune! Ow, ow, ow! Seeds! Shell splinters, painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Look, I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Everyone will be talking about being behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face, a filthy, depraved animal. Not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. Then she put some white powder into the young lad's Javicino. We hear you. And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an eyepiece on the same side as the lens as his broken spectacles. We're really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the face. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you. Okay. Take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this. Spiky-haired brat. Okay. You said you were a craftsman, right? The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up in that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole, "Objection!" Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all. I've got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out! If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut up. What should I do? Cut in. Objection! Actually, we've got places to go, things to check, stuff, maybe another time? Fine, whatever, just don't forget I've got a tsunami worth of grumbling to do. Yes, this girl right here is really looking forward to hearing it all. Honest! What? I never said that. Come to the place where I work then. Here, bring this along with you. What is this? It's covered in seeds. A discount coupon for a burger? Oh God, Maya's gonna be in. He really wants someone to grumble at, huh? Although it is a burger joint. Guess I better let him talk. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then. Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of two-pit community handyman? Well... Buy some bread now that I can understand. Now that I can understand, but what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yeah, it's just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at the restaurant, I just get in the way, didn't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute, what did he just say? At home and at that restaurant. Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Trés? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did, the very day that young brat was poisoned. What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. And the servant girl collapsed.
And I broke that face. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see? Then the owner shouted over to me. Excusez-moi, you! Call the police! Call them yourself. I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
God, do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know, wandering around for 5 minutes or so.
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened?
Yes, sirree, the owner was at Trebian on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court?
I would have if you would have given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. It's not my fault, you're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious, which leaves that that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead,
We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Bye. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. But the place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. Hi, Gumshoe. Hi, Gumshoe. Oh, wait. Maggie's not even here. Oh, shit. And things are still weird here. I can show Gumshoe a lot of stuff. Alright. Whoa! Payphones are extinct in your area now. We still have, like, there's some payphones, but only in, like, city areas. A lot less, though, than whenever I grew up, for sure. They're still around, though. All I can think of is Maggie at the moment. He still says that. That is so cute. So, Gumshoe, where is, this guy? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So we're back here, huh? Oh boy. And is the girl still there? Oh god. I'm leaving. Actually, wait a second. Okay, she's scary, we're leaving. She's scary. God, she's so scary. Oh wait, no, I want to go back to Vitamin Square. Are we done with you, old man? I don't feel like we are. He didn't have anything to say about it? Is this the woman that you saw in the waitress uniform? Nothing? You saw this man at the table? No? Oh boy. I'm supposed to be trying to track down. Maybe, I was supposed to examine the kitchen. Okay, we can try that. Maybe he's just hiding in the kitchen, you know. It's so quiet. This case is getting, like, more and more scary. You get a bit of happy music and then you go back to silence. He's just hiding in here, right? Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. What do? Gumshoe. Unless there's more I can show the girl. I don't think I can show the girl anything else. And nobody else showed up, which makes me feel like I either have to deal with the old man some more or Gumshoe here. And Gumshoe, no idea.
Nothing against old guys. I like them all. I like him and all, but he sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw.
Yeah, that's the impression I got too. Me 3, but then why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts? Mr. Kudo agreed to take this case just so he could face you, pal.
He was working on a bunch of more important cases, but he canceled them all.
Oh god, really? Huh? But then, why didn't Mr. Kudo take this case when Maggie's first trial came up? Yeah, that is kind of odd. I mean, everyone thought the defense was Phoenix Wright. He knew. Why didn't he try to fight me then?
According to Kudo, he knew the guy was a phony right away, so he didn't want to bother with the trial.
He couldn't be bothered to tell the judge?
He was a programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between him, Maggie, and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? Yeah, you might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go! Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. I wonder about that.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. I've got a big meeting starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Okay, we'll see you later then.
I gotta know about this big case. Uh-oh, he's back. He's back. What's up? What's up? What? Speak. What?
You better get going, detective, or you'll be late.
Actually, I've kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one.
A favor?
Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me.
What is it?
It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make... Oh. Oh my god, that is so cute. Oh, Gumshoe. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? That's not a person. There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat.
Weenies. She called them weenies. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So will you give this...
I can kill my throat.
Huh. So will you give this to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal.
I can't exactly say no, can I? Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie.
That's so cute. That's so cute. All right, I'll go to the detention center first before we go to blue screens. Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you. Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimonies. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway. Is it possible she's the only one misremembering things? Maggie, I know how you said that everyone else... You provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember. Yep, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you really think it was that disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. That CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was the MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well. I never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication that's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. You said that you passed out from the victim Glenn L. collapse, right? Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew it, what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Trés. No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? Oh, what do you mean? Old Seedy wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go to the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means that Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No! You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. Ugh, it's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know, the things that man says don't add up for some reasons, sure. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old Seedy. Oh boy. I feel much better after this trial this morning. I've been in a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said that you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you can make of it. Mr. Armstrong was very good to me after I was fired from the force. I can't believe someone as nice as him could have anything to do with this. Well, in the time between the victim being poisoned and the police being called, and the only person who was on the scene and had a chance to do anything was Mr. Armstrong. There was no one else. Mr. Armstrong he wouldn't set me up, would he? I know I used to be on the police force, sir. Oh, that's the same dialogue as before. How did she not see the other girl, though? If she was also working as a maid? I don't understand. Holy smokes! That's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright! Just look at that ridiculous suntan! For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-dried tomato, so I don't know how. He told me that he'd be on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan. I'm not hearing this. People oh my god, oh my god. I swear to god, everybody in this game is a dumbass. Except for, like, 2 people. Ah, that's the victim, isn't it? That day was the first time you'd ever seen this man, right? Yes, I never met or seen him before then. I just happened to be the waitress who served him his coffee, that's all. It seems that he was a computer programmer. Really? I'm completely useless with computers. Completely hopeless. I don't know any computer programs. Did she mean programmers? God. I also want to show her... Does she know anything about broken base? Nah, she was unconscious for it, so she wouldn't. Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. Ah, okay, they actually made this the same dialogue. Okay, I wanted to show her, well, the CD. I'll work my way up to the CD. What about your apron? Oh, yeah. That's when I was carrying customers' breakfast over to them. The ketchup splotch? My whole face was fire engine red thanks to that stuff. But you spilled the ketchup on your apron, didn't you? I don't see how... The ketchup-covered omelet went flying and hit the customer in the face. Oh my god. Oh, talk about a tomato red face. Makes me wish I could have seen it myself. Yeah, I guess. It was kind of a sight to behold. Potassium cyanide? I've never heard of that poison before in my life, sir. Okay, maybe I have. But I've never seen it before, that's the truth. I wouldn't even know where the nearest potassium cyanide dealer is in the first place. Potassium cyanide dealers? Sounds like another group of drug pushers to avoid. In any case, this definitely isn't something you could pick up just anywhere. Oh, curse my rotten luck. The criminal must have snuck the bottle in my apron while I was unconscious. Oh. Ah, is that your attorney's badge? Actually, it's a fake. Holy smokes, that's it! Oh, it goes into this. What about the fact that it's made out of paper? He said the badge got a tan as well while he was in Hawaii on business. I'm beginning to see how my phony was able to gain her trust. Oh my fucking god. The paper. The paper! It is paper! Anyway. I know I used to be on the police force, okay. What? You're not gonna say anything about the CD? Oh yeah, I've got something you're gonna love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox made just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe. He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. Anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But she's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya. She didn't accept it. Why is she so mad at Gumshoe? I'm like heartbroken for these two. Oh my god. I'm starting to ship it, man. I just want Gumshoe to be happy. I guess that's all I want. Gumshoe's been through, well, a lot. I just want him to be happy. Well, how was it? That hit the spot. Ah, I love weenies. I should have screenshotted that. Anyway. Oh, good. I'm glad they gave it to you then, sir. Eating my hair. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yeah. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite... Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true, there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman. Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And she had a kind of cackling laugh. Creepy? Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like this recently? Oh, oops, I'm not in the right thing. Oh, she's not gonna respond to it. I'm surprised she didn't respond to the CD. She was supposed to. What? What the fuck is happening? I kind of remember him having a paper, actually. And I remember something about this MC Bomber, too. It was written on the CD that disappeared as well, wasn't it? I don't suppose it makes any difference if there was one CD or two, right? Just thinking about the trial that day gives me the creeps. Was it that bad? And don't forget that was my phony, not me. He was supposed to say, surely the defendant isn't the real criminal, but instead he shouted out, surely the defendant is the real criminal by mistake. Oh, ouch. Like I said, that was my phony, not me. I don't want to think about it anymore. Trust me, neither do I. Phoenix has been through, a bit. A little bit. Oh, I can verify seating, maybe? Maybe if I show her the floor map? No, I was hoping she would tell me where people were sitting. That would be very, very helpful information. I just couldn't do something like that. That's right, you can never do anything like that. I'm not good at carrying those large trays, you know. Trying to balance a tray with one hand to put something in the coffee with the other? That'd just be asking for trouble. I'd drop something for sure. That's right. Is she expecting me to claim that she's too clumsy to have committed the crime? I really feel like we're not done with Maggie. But this is really weird that she's especially not reacting to the CD. What is happening? She's not responding to anything. Because I don't feel like I should be leaving right now. The main server just went up in smoke! Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No, just when some young guy, oh my god. Just when some young guy was about to confess to his hot-to-trot girlfriend. Oh, I hate this. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down, something really big. What are you two doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe! You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus! A virus! There's a virus ripping through our precinct's computer system. But I really need to ask you some questions. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear? Okay. If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We just want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. A tender lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts. Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. All right, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? We better find out what the story is with this lady. So, what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Oh, look, I just go with the flow, all right, pal? And here, I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus, sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Miss Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool, don't you agree, Mr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. Oh my god, Phoenix, here we go. Phoenix education system right now. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage.
You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode?
No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data that you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe all of that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is that the viruses are infectious. Most computers are connected together on a network. A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster.
Ugh, just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal?
No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else. What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
Right, and then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. This is where they go, okay. Okay, yes, sure. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me?
Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage.
And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before.
The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard it before, too.
No. Okay.
There they go.
That's the name of the virus. Oh. What? Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they? Here I thought that this whole thing was a setup for the 4th trial. I thought that this whole background thing, but no, it's still related to the case. God damn it.
I don't know, some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess.
And now the virus has been released, huh?
Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus on the black market.
Someone put this virus up for sale.
Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
Well, a virus can be worth that much? Wait, does the detective have anything new to say?
Yes! Your batteries won't last forever. Remember that when you're having fun
in bed.
What? We have a winner! Ah, a little joke to make people think about their smoke alarms.
Okay. Does he even know what he's trying to get across anymore? Poor gumshoe. That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Kudo Cadaverini. Kudo Cadaverini. Do you know who this is? I kind of, okay, I don't know, like, please, I don't want to know origin, so please don't, like, please keep your trap shut, chat, while I talk, okay? I know the word, like, cadaver. I don't know where this word comes from, but I know it's associated with, like, death, graves, something like that, like cadaver. I don't know, but I see this in a lot of video games. Like, a cadaver is associated something with death. I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand where it comes from, but I at least know that that's what the word means. So like whenever I think of like Cadaverini, I'm like Cadaverini, like mini. Like, Eenie would be like mini, so like, mini, I don't know, death, I don't know. She's basically Satan's spawn, is what I'm gathering. She's Satan's spawn. Straight up. So that just is like, such a great thing to think about in the background. Chat, why are y'all messages being deleted? I just say, don't say anything. Oh my god. I even prefaced it with shut the fuck up. Come on. Anyway. So yeah, it just makes this whole situation more creepy because like the origin of the name I know has something to do with like either, it's funny because like the first time I ever heard the word cadaver was in King's Quest, I think it was 6, or King's Quest 7. You get to, like, a map in Booga Wooga land. And the gravekeeper, I think his name is, like, Cadaver or something. Or no, it's the doctor's name that's Cadaver, but they deal with dead people. So I'm like, oh, that's the first time I heard it. And then you hear of, like, Cadaver in other video games. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, shit. This really does not bode well. She's just, I don't know. I just imagine that she's just... I imagine that she's just this girl that kills people. I don't know. She's just a murderer, cadaver. The word just does not bode well. Never heard of him. Bruno Cadaverini, the boss of the Cadaverini family. That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. I better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. Oh, I thought he was going to respond to that. He did not. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but, who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop, and you're scared. What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah. I like how he says moolah. They pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market. Oh boy. And that includes Tender Lender, I take it? Sure, no one stands up to Bruno Cadaverini, and I mean no one. Interesting. So, Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss, then? Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruno loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Tender Lender? I don't know, pal. I heard she and the boss of Tender Lender are pretty tight. That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing! The lunchbox! How did everything go? Oh. Can we just not tell him? You remember, the weenies? I hate weenies! How did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Well, it was delicious. Yeah, that's what she said, huh, really? Well, not exactly. Ah, don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Oh, no. I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, pal. I'll deliver this. This sure is a heavy burden in more ways than one. I could just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all these, too. Oh, no. I really can't eat anymore. Here we go. Oh, she's gone. Oh, she's gone. Was I not done? Oh, I should go to blue screens first. I forgot about this place. Oh my god. Wow, this place is so high tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity. Who are you? Oh. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. Educational. Phoenix Wright said that, okay. My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. Ha 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 ha. 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 Okay. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's? I think we all got that one. That's, funny. That's in DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's in HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. So what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. It doesn't matter, they analyze stuff, you got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. Yes, compact disc, digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of time slicing, common areas, and logical access to shared global variables. Obviously, program structures, lovely compute influences response time and performance. Variables and memory overheads is vital importance in the success of
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? Oh. Ooh. Hold on. Ah.
Okay, sorry, I had to run. Whoop. Ah. All right. I'm back.
You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Ah, yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either, because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screen's Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know.
She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says meet with the tiger. The tiger?
It's really he's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he?
Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I should become old Seedy's apprentice.
What about your spirit medium training?
Hey, look, Nick! It's...
Me struggling.
Hey, look, Nick! It's a supercomputer! It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use the computer in our office. You work there too, Maya! Yeah, but at least Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said that she'd laugh at us, Nick.
She's a human, Maya, not a computer! Could you tell me, are you a human?
Oh, God. So now the names are changed to Viola Cadaverini. She's 25. And Bruto Cadaverini. Oh, boy. Lisa Basil. Oh, her name also is the same forward and back, I just realized. The CEO of Blue Screens and Glenn Elg's boss, so all of the employees' names do this.
Absolutely not a robot. She's not a robot, though.
I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected. Super admin restricted desktop access password protected? What? This is madness!
No, Maya, that is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word.
A code word? Sesame!
Don't say it's gonna work.
If it's not Sesame, then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is.
There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya.
I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe we should focus on asking about Glenn Elg. What do you say? About Mr. L, he was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality. Oh, like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe him. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute! Just now you said something about him being in trouble? We've got to find out what this trouble was exactly. About Mr. L. Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. You said that he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser?
What? A robot is lying to me? A robot can lie? What? A robot can't lie.
I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Oh my god.
Oh boy. This is a really bad place to stop, but I am gonna stop here. I'm gonna forget everything tomorrow, but it's fine. We'll finish this up tomorrow. We might even finish the 3rd case tomorrow. If I can finish up the investigation and day 2 of the trial. We might be able to. Let's see, we'll see. But anywho, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for all the support today, all the donations, the super chats, all the resubs, everything. Thank you. And I thank you guys especially for all the compliments on the voice acting. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying that. That means a lot, really. I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. So I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll do this. Let's do this case 3. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching.